But that is everything that I use in my normal everyday maintenance bag. This is my Veto Pro Pac MC. This is the bag I use the most every single call for regular maintenance and I would say basic diagnostic. So first we'll start on the outside. I like to have a small drill. This is something that doesn't have a lot of power because I don't want to damage, I don't want to strip out any screws, just taking doors and panels off. Here I just have a simple switch bit on there so I can flip it around as needed. But of course, my trusty Milwaukee, I'm a bit biased as far as that goes. The other side, I have a CO monitor. It'll tell me if there is CO in the home. So water heater, furnace, or simply a car. I have here a flame sensor cleaner. You'll stick the flame sensor in this small hole here, spin it, and it cleans it out with a series of brushes. It's pretty neat. Next few things I have, some electrical tape and some Teflon tape for plumbing, seals, things like that. I gotta make sure that everything gets sealed up properly. We don't wanna have any leaks. Now, getting into the bag. This side, you see we have nice deep pockets. I can carry quite a bit in here. I like to keep my iPad in the front. I have my gloves. I sincerely wear gloves on every single call. Next one I have is my fill piece multimeter with the amp clamp. This is one of my favorites. My tape measure, Milwaukee of course. Some zip ties. I cut a lot of zip ties holding wires back, and I want to make sure that when we do maintenance, everything is secured right back the way I found it. I now have some temperature probes here, 3 different styles, the K-type, and then a couple handheld UEI temperature probes, just so I can check temperature drop, make sure that the proper amount of cold air or warm air is entering and leaving the furnace or air conditioner. Very small attachments for my multimeter. I found these a few weeks ago, but these are really good for getting into wire harness. You know, a lot of times you'll shove your leads into the wire harness, it won't fit. These are really small, and it gets into those really small places where you need to check 24 volt or small electrical connections. The side with all the common hand tools. Klein nut drivers in long and medium. I also have them in the stubby form. The Klein multi-tool. Now they call this the electrician's wrench. This is fantastic. This here is 5/16 and 1/4 inch. It's like a ratcheting nut driver. A small pocket level. This is really big. I like to make sure the furnace is leaning forward, draining properly, not leaning the wrong direction. So this is something that I like to use. Paintbrush. I like to get all the dust and dirt out of the units off the top of the unit. Make sure that we're just cleaning them up as we go. This gets into nice tight areas. A wire brush. This is simply another tool that I use to clean flame sensors. I have a 3/8 6-in-1 Klein thermostat screwdriver. So I've got multiple different attachments I can use for this, different sizes. I believe this is a 8-inch, 4-inch Milwaukee crescent wrench. I have another switch bit with 7/16 and 3/8 that goes into the front of my drill. My Supco door switch holder. So this is a magnetic switch that goes right on the furnace so that I don't have to stick zip ties into the door switch, do any damage to them. This is a nice, clean, safe way to make sure that door switch gets engaged. I have my Klein 11-in-1 multi-purpose screwdriver. This does honestly everything. I have my flathead Phillips, got a Schrader core removal tool, some extra bits here that I can use for miscellaneous items, but this is very helpful. Klein, 2 different types, wire strippers that have the blade to cut on the top is very nice to cut zip ties, small clips, the end cutters, and then I've got the crimpers right on the top there. So I'm a big fan of these for cutting and crimping, and then I use these to strip in like a small front side there for like a needle nose. One's Milwaukee, one's Klein. My linesman pliers, they cut things, grab a hold of them very easily here. I have my Milwaukee pliers as well. But that is everything that I use in my normal everyday maintenance bag.